Yo, welcome back to No Limits. Right now we got me and we got my boy Deep,
Yes,
co-host
sir.
of the Boys Only episodes. And
Yes, sir.
it's fucking damn near 2 a.m. right now. We're fucking grinding, bro. We're doing a podcast at 2 a.m. right after fuck me. I was at home all day. Deep just came back from a restaurant. He must be tired as fuck. Must be in a food coma. So everyone, round of an applause for fucking Deep for making the show.
Yo, chill, yo. You make me blush. Yo. I couldn't even get a good picture. I'm like some random Apple meme, bro. Like,
No, we don't worry. Next time we'll sort that out. But Deep, as you know, fucking UFC 281 just ended. How was your experience at the restaurant or bar or wherever you went?
yeah, bro. It was a few of our friends who went to Boston Pizza, and holy shit, man. Wow, the some of the results, yo, especially that main event, which we're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah, yeah.
get into,
Let's not.
obviously.
Yeah, go ahead.
Whoo,
Let's not get too
crazy,
ahead
man,
of ourselves.
crazy.
Let's not get
It,
too ahead of ourselves because we're gonna get right into that. And
it was a great experience.
I think it's only suiting that we start with the main event.
Yes,
This one
sir.
right here. I got the clip pulled up. As you can read and knew, Alex Pereira knocks
Whew,
out Israel Adesanya in round 5. Dude,
bro.
dude, oh my fucking god. You know what? Well, let's just watch this clip. Let's just watch this clip. I'm gonna turn off the volume. Let's just watch this clip.
Everybody lost their shit. I couldn't believe it. It was just like
Really?
when Kamaru Usman lost. I got the same feeling. Holy crap.
Dude, what is it with you linking up with your boys and that day some shit like this happens?
Bro, I don't know. Your first person was Usman. Now it was Izzy. All these dominant champions that, have ran through their division. So in the last round, they've been getting knocked out. First it was Usman against Leon Edwards. Now Alex Pereira in his eighth MMA fight. Not even just his not just eighth UFC bout, but eighth MMA bout in general. Beat
Dude,
Israel Adesanya for the middleweight belt.
dude. Let's fucking run through this fight, bro. Okay, round 1 happens. Alex Pereira is doing really good, but so is Israel Adesanya. I see
Yeah.
Israel's plan. He's being slick. He's avoiding that left hand from God that knocks out fucking everyone. Like I don't know what the fuck is in that hand, right?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
perfect game plan, but right away, first thing I notice, Alex Pereira is fucking huge, bro.
Huge,
He's
massive,
huge, man. Bro,
massive.
I saw him at the weigh-in, and my initial thoughts was, he looks weight drained. I see him today. I'm like, this is a light heavyweight versus a middleweight. How is
But
this allowed?
he
How is
was
this allowed?
hydrated, man. He looked big. Like he looked really fucking big. I never really understood how big he was until I saw him against Adesanya. I was like, okay, yeah, this motherfucker's huge.
Yeah, yeah, and then close round until the very end, where Israel
Oh, man.
Adesanya clips Alex Pereira with a left hook. Well, I think it was a left hook,
It,
right?
it, it was the right hand. It was a right cross first
Right
that
cross.
rocked Pereira, and then he hit him with the left hook.
Oh yeah,
But
and it
there was
it
only
looked like,
like there wasn't no time. There just wasn't no time left.
dude, and it looked like Alex Pereira was like knocked out, but on his feet. That fucking hurt him, bro. But he got saved by the bell, and the
He did.
initial left hook was hit after the bell as well.
Yeah, he did get saved by the bell. Like had there been 5 more seconds to that round, it would have been a and still and a highlight reel knockout and redemption for Adesanya.
Yeah, yeah. And then there you go. Second round starts, right? And surprisingly, Alex Pereira wins that round. He did
Yeah,
he did very well recovering from that fucking basically like a, a shot that could end the fight, you know? He recovered very well, and that just shows the power. I mean, not the power, but like the heart of
the
Alex
heart. Yeah,
Pereira. And then so there you go. Second round, give that to Alex Pereira. But Izzy's game plan, everything is still good, right? I see Izzy trying to go for takedowns. Alex is just too big. Third round, wow, this is where we see where Alex struggles. This is where we see where Alex is a great fucking kickboxer, but he's very fresh and new to the sport of MMA, and MMA
very fresh.
includes wrestling.
Adesanya completely out wrestled him. Like it was definitely a huge disparity in wrestling. Like
And
you could tell that
Adesanya does not wrestle people. He does not take
does
down
not.
people. And he just took down basically a light heavyweight, which was crazy. Um, yeah, and I'm gonna just say his wrestling defense sucked. Alex's wrestling defense absolutely sucked. This is where we'll talk about a little bit more about that later, but let's just go through this.
Actually,
Izzy
when
won
we
that
do
round.
talk about that, I would like to bring up a future opponent that I believe would be the most dangerous fight for him in
Not right now. Not right now. Not right
not
now.
right now, not right now, but
That's what I
after.
wanted to talk about. That's
Yeah.
what I want to talk about later. We're just going through the fight right now, okay? Um, yeah. So I give that round to Izzy easily. So it's
Yep.
2-1 going into the fourth, right?
Yep.
And then fourth round is where we see Alex Pereira is fucking gassed. He has
Very
like
gassed. Very
he's
gassed. They even
exhausted,
announced it
bro.
on the Joe Rogan even said like, Alex Pereira looks tired and that's what happens when you don't have enough experience, right?
Yeah, no. Joe Rogan said it multiple times, and it was so evident. Alex was throwing less. He was struggling. Like I was feeling the cardio issues in there. I'm like, holy fuck, bro. Like this must be so hard, right? Izzy
Yeah.
comfortably wins that round. Fifth
Comfortably.
round comes. Did you have something to add to that?
I was gonna say that that round just showed how far, like, even though obviously he did end up knocking out Adesanya, right? It just shows how much Alex needs to how fresh Alex is. Adesanya has been through wars, been through 5 rounders. His stamina was up there. Alex needs to get that stamina up there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And then fifth round comes around, and it's like it was the exact same feeling I had during the Kamaru Usman fight. I was like, okay, whatever. Izzy's winning again, with the decision. But then I swear to God, right when I thought that, deep, I swear to you, right? I
Yeah.
was like, yo, I don't know why. I have a feeling another like Leon Edwards type of situation might just happen,
Oh
right?
my God.
And bro, was I lying? Was I lying?
You
Look at
weren't
this.
lying. Your
Was I
feeling was
fucking
right.
lying?
Your
Who's the
feeling
winner?
was right.
Oh God! Oh my God! Bro, we watched the clip. I don't want to watch it again for copyright purposes. But right here, from this picture, bro, he clips him with the left, then right, left, right, left, right, bro. But you know what? Adesanya got a chin, bro, because
He
those
does.
those shots knock out a lot of fucking people, bro.
I mean, we saw with Sean Strickland, right? That left hook knocked him out, dropped him.
Oh yeah.
Adesanya could take it. He could take it, and he did his best to survive. I remember early on too. Alex actually checked one of his low kicks, and for a second, when Adesanya stumbled back and he fell and rolled, I thought for a
Oh
second
yeah.
his leg broke. I was like, "Oh shit, man,
Oh
that's such a
oh.
shitty way to lose."
You're right. I completely forgot about that. But I thought it was so slick how he got up, how he
Oh
like
yeah,
cartwheeled up. Oh,
he
was
recovered
was that
very
the
well.
fifth round?
It
That
was
was
the
fifth.
fifth round. Yeah, it was the fifth round.
Yeah, I saw that. That was a really nice check from fucking Alex.
When Adesanya did get up, he went back to his game plan. And obviously he is a back foot fighter. He's a counter striker, but Alex was able to clip him with that left hook, and he got him rocked. And I remember a lot of people, or even some people online, have been saying maybe it was an early stoppage. In my opinion, I think it was the right stoppage.
Yeah, no, when I first initially like saw that, I questioned, I'm like, damn, was that an early stoppage? Because Izzy was complaining about it, this, that, but then you watch the replay and you're like, no, that's a great stoppage.
Yeah, because there are
That's without
a
a
lot of
question.
shots that connected, and you even see one of the shots like it drops Adesanya, like he drops.
Yeah, he drops, he
Yeah.
drops. Yeah, he just has a chin, bro. That's it. That's what you got to give him credit. Well, of course you got to give him credit, bro. He was the champion for a reason. I know we make fun of him for being like a boring fighter, but bro, nah, he's a great fucking fighter, bro. Let's not
Great,
get that twisted.
great fighter. And honestly, even for his boring fights, like he just completely outclassed everyone. He was just on at least striking wise, he was on a different level. He was able to keep himself standing because he does have, even in this fight, even like it showed that he obviously was the better wrestler and grappler than Pereira. That was without question, right? But it showed that he offensively, Adesanya is not that good of a wrestler or grappler, but defensively he is really good, and that's where he
Yeah,
benefits his other opponents because he defensively he was really good.
bro. Not even that. It's like just like the Kamaru Usman situation. He had such a good performance. I thought
Phenomenal
he
performance.
I thought like bro, he did his game plan picture perfect until it's guys like fucking Leon Edwards. It's guys like Alex Pereira where like yo, you can't count them out, bro. You can't count them out until the final bell.
You can't until that final bell goes off. It's a sport of seconds. You know, one shot can change it all, and Leon Edwards demonstrated that, and Alex Pereira just demonstrated that.
Yeah.
Adesanya was a dominant champion, even for the fights that weren't that exciting. You know, he did the job. You know, and everything before that, he was phenomenal. It was great to watch, and in this fight, it was a great fight. You know, he had the fight won. He had it in the bag, but just as you said, guys like Leon Edwards or Alex Pereira, it's a game of seconds.
And yeah, and bro, I want you to take this into perspective, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Alex Pereira beats Israel Adesanya 2 times in kickboxing, right?
Yep.
He then sees Israel Adesanya having crazy success in the UFC, winning the championship. You know what he decides to do? He hunts him down. He beats Israel Adesanya for the third time with the low gas tank and shitty wrestling and just takes everything Izzy worked for. You can't make this up, bro. Is this out of a movie?
Bro, he is Israel's boogeyman. Like he is specifically there to take. He's the guy you call to take down the boogeyman. You know that is Alex Pereira. He hunted down Israel from kickboxing into MMA, and he did it. You know he did it. He did it against all odds. He was losing the fight. He almost got knocked out in the first round. Like he had that fight lost it, but again, it's a sport of seconds, and Alex Pereira just needed that one shot to rock him, and he capitalized and he won the fight. So congrats to Alex Pereira.
Yeah, yeah, man. Everything I just like, holy shit, bro. The whole like, and notice, I don't know if you noticed, but after the fight, Alex didn't like feel the need to go up to Izzy and like hug him. Izzy didn't feel the need to congratulate Alex. I'm not, they didn't disrespect each other, but they didn't like dick ride each other, you know?
Yeah. I mean, the history between those two guys, especially like obviously a kick by their first match, Alex won by decision. Second match, Alex knocked out Izzy, and now came over to MMA, came to Izzy's domain and fought him for his belt, and literally in a fight that Alex was losing and even almost lost in the first round. He came back and knocked out Izzy, so he is Izzy's boogeyman, but Izzy will be back. I expect a rematch because I don't need because realistically I don't think there's truly a number one contender, and considering the fact that that was what Adesanya's like fifth or sixth title defense,
Yeah.
Adesanya is definitely worthy of a rematch.
Bro, not even that. It's like this is literally shades from the second kickboxing match. Like during the lead up, bro, we saw that like knockout being played like 100, like 300 times, bro. I saw that knockout so many times. And deep, I don't know if you watched that second kickboxing match, but bro, it was not, I'm not saying it was identical. It was very similar to this. Izzy was winning the whole fight, and then Alex Pereira knocks him out. So just like this, Izzy's winning the whole fight, and Alex Pereira knocks him out. It's crazy, bro. Like, this guy can't catch a break when it comes to Alex Pereira.
Bro, he can't, man. It's crazy. It is crazy if you think about it. The same story, it repeated itself again. Like history repeated itself with just this time in a different time, a different place, in a different sport. But once again, history had repeated itself. Alex Pereira down against Israel Adesanya and was able to knock him out.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about what we were almost talking about earlier. Future opponents. You want to start off?
Yeah, I want you to start off because I feel like the guy that I'm gonna say, it's someone that people wouldn't expect.
What for like a dangerous matchup?
Yeah. So I want you to start off
Okay.
first, personally.
I have two people in mind right away.
Okay.
First, a lot of people are saying Robert Whitaker.
Yes.
Second, people are saying Khamzat Chimaev.
Yeah. I also saw Hamza did call out Alex Pereira on his Instagram. He posted, he told him, he said, "I'll go up and I'll fight Alex Pereira."
Let me tell you this, Deep. That's a nightmare matchup for Alex Pereira. A nightmare.
Huge nightmare matchup for Pereira. I mean, if you're getting out rustled by a striker, what is he gonna do against a wrestler and a grappler at the level of Hamzat?
Oh yeah, and then Robert Whitaker, I think is also a nightmare matchup for Pereira just due to his wrestling. But I
Yes.
think I think Robert is one of those guys where Alex has a chance to clip early and knock out.
And this is what I was gonna mention. I was gonna mention that because I do feel like a lot of people will say Robert Whitaker, but I'm gonna throw a curveball here. The person I was gonna say is Marvin Vittori.
Whoa, Marvin Vittori?
Yeah, and I'll give you my reasoning. Or I'll give you my reasoning. Before
Tell
I
me, tell
sound
me.
too wild out here, I'll give you my reasoning. I think it's pretty solid too.
Okay.
We see Marvin Vittori does have very strong wrestling, right? We know this. He does have
Yes.
some solid boxing, but he is predominantly a wrestler, right?
Yes.
But unlike Robert Whitaker, Marvin Vittori has an insane chin. He's got a crazy. You can't put that guy down.
Yeah.
Robert Whitaker hit him with his best. Izzy hit him with his best. Costa hit him with his best. When Costa hit him too, they fought at light heavyweight. Still couldn't
Oh
put
yeah.
down Marvin Vittori. Marvin Vittori has the size and the chin to withstand Pereira's assault, and if Marvin takes him down, if he's getting bullied on the ground by Adesanya, what would Marvin do to him on the ground?
No, you're right. You're absolutely. I didn't even think of Marvin Vittori.
That's the person I thought of because the thing about Robert Whitaker, the same thing could apply to what I said about Vittori. I don't think Robert's as big though, but overall the same thing could apply, right? But it's as you said, Robert is prone to getting clipped.
Yeah.
He got clipped against Adesanya. He got knocked out by Adesanya, and even
Hmm.
in their rematch, he got clipped again by Adesanya.
Dropped in the first round.
Dropped in the first round with the jab. He's
Yeah.
prone to getting clipped. Like if Alex Pereira hits him with, don't get me wrong, it's still a nightmare matchup, right? Because of the wrestling. But if Alex Pereira clips him, he could knock him out. But if he clips Marvin Vittori, Marvin isn't getting knocked out.
It's interesting because I saw Marvin Vittori call out Israel Adesanya instead of Alex Pereira. He said, "Give me a third fight with Izzy."
I would have liked to see him call out, honestly, Pereira. I think that would have been the call out. I think he's a much better matchup. Like he's lost twice against Izzy, but Izzy does have great defensive wrestling. Great
Yeah.
defensive grappling. Pereira doesn't have that. I think he'll be a matchup nightmare.
And yeah, but what about Kamzat, bro? I think that's I'm not trying to be a Kamzat dick rider or anything like that, but I think I don't know, I think that's a nightmare matchup for Pereira.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like without a question. I mean, the fact of the matter is like Hamza has cemented himself as one of the best wrestlers of this generation, one of the best grapplers overall. The guy's just fucking phenomenal. His wrestling it's dominant, it's fast, he's explosive, he's powerful. He knows how to keep you down. Even if you get up, he will put you down again, just like how he did to Kevin Holland, and he will sink in some kind of choke or some kind of lock to make you tap. The guy's a savage. On the feet, Pereira is 100% better. Will outclass him, but it's it is far more instinctual for a person to throw a punch than it is to take down, and than it is for a person to shoot and take you down. It's much more easier to throw a punch. There's a lot more technique with the takedown and grappling. And the fact of the matter is, Hamzat, he in that fight he would not have to play into the game where, oh, I'm gonna put on a performance for the crowd, make the crowd happy, put on a banger fight, like how he did against Gilbert where he allowed himself to get clipped, where he didn't keep his distance. But if Hamzat keeps his distance and shoots at the right moment, but is able to pressure him enough and shoots at the right moment to take down Pereira, it's over for him, man. Like the discrepancy on the ground, it's too much. It's just too much. He's too good.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You make phenomenal points there. And Deep, I wanna move on to the co-main event.
Okay,
Zhang Welli, or should I start off with the champion? Carla Esparza. Am I saying it right? I don't
Carla Esparza and Zhang Weili.
Jean Wait, thank you. I'm be honest, bro. I'm be honest. I skipped this fight. I skipped the fucking
Oh,
fight.
you did? You did?
Yeah, I
Okay.
skipped the fucking fight. I know what happened. I heard it was a decent scrap and
Yeah.
Wei Li won by submission, right?
Yes, you should won by submission. I'll just give a quick rundown. Whaley did heavily outclass her on the feet, which is, I guess, we all did expect that. But I
Mhm.
also didn't expect Whaley looked huge in there. I don't know if it was the perspective of the camera or anything, but I always knew Whaley was big and strong. But god damn, yo, when she was in there, it looked like when the big sister would fight the little sister. Like it did
Oh
not look
no.
like a fair fight at all. But Whaley, I mean, we all expected her to outclass her on the feet, and that's what she did. She completely outclassed Esparza on the feet. Um, Esparza is known as for her wrestling and her grappling, but Zhang, she obviously trained with Henry Cejudo in wrestling, and she used that wrestling against Rose, as we saw. She does have great wrestling. She does have great grappling, and Esparza, she tried her best, but Zhang Weili was able to. I think it was she reversed the takedown, if I'm not mistaken, and sunk in the rear naked choke. It was a dominant win. Congrats to Zhang Weili.
Yeah, no, congrats to her and you know who else reversed a takedown to a victory? Well,
Whew.
we'll get into it. But let's talk about Dustin Poirier versus Michael fucking Chandler. Brother. Oh my fucking god. Fight of the night. A
Oh,
contender for fight of the year, right?
100%, man. That, like, even when that fight was announced, my mouth was salivating at the thought of it.
And here we're gonna go through these fights again. First round. Okay. The first round has two highlights. This is why people are saying this is like best round, almost the best round ever in UFC history, right?
Yeah,
We see we see the boy Michael Chandler give up all his energy, bang, bang,
huge
fucking
shots.
throwing huge fucking shots, and a nice takedown. You add those crazy shots and a nice takedown. But you know what I noticed well from Dustin Poirier here? Well, maybe not from this clip specifically, but when he was fighting, dude, Dustin Poirier's composure in like high pressure situations is unmatched.
Oh yeah, I mean, the thing is like this is what I did expect. Like if it did become a bang out, Dustin Poirier will 100% win because Dustin Poirier has gone to wars against people like Max Holloway, Justin Gaethje, Eddie Alvarez. Like he is used to bang outs against big names. Connor, he is used to those big name bang outs. Boxing match, Poirier was gonna win that.
Yeah, but like you see the intensity that Michael Chandler brings, right? It's like
Yeah,
guys like Justin Gaethje weren't able to stay that composed. They just start like swinging like a madman with him, right? Because like that's what your human brain probably tells you to do. But you see, the experience of Dustin Poirier like really click in. I'm not saying Chandler doesn't have experience, but I'm just saying Dustin Poirier is such a smart guy. He stays composed in the situations. Um, uh, he tires out fucking Michael Chandler, and we saw that, bro. We saw that during the end of the round. This is the same round, and let's
oh
see
my
what happened
god.
in this round. Let's see what happened at the end of the round. We see Michael Chandler swinging wild. Dustin staying composed right there. Composed, bang, right hand drops Chandler.
Prob just saying we can't see the clip.
You can't. Were you able to see the first one?
Yeah, but I can't see this clip.
Oh, I'm not sure what's going on. Can you see now?
No, for some reason I don't see the clip.
I'm gonna hold up. I'm gonna try sharing my screen again. That's very odd. You saw the when Michael
Yeah,
Chandler
yeah.
was throwing it for you, right? Okay.
I saw the prayer and Izzy clip, but for some reason this clip I'm unable to see it.
Oh wait, you didn't see the Michael Chandler first clip?
Now I see it. Now we see the
Where
clips.
did you see the Michael Chandler first clip?
No, we did not.
Oh wow, okay, my bad. But here, this is the clip I was talking about with Michael Chandler when he was throwing at Poirier. You see it, right?
Yeah, we see it. We see it.
Okay,
Yeah,
this is the clip
great.
I was talking about at first.
That was a smart takedown because he got his attention up top and changed the levels.
Yeah, and now this is the clip at the end of the first round. This is the same round. This is just the end of the first round, right? Look, Chandler swinging
Hot
wild.
dust. Yeah.
Chandler swinging wild. Composed, bang, right hand
Bang.
drops him.
Oh, what a beautiful
Look,
knockdown.
look at that composure. This is the same round, by the way. And bang, this is going. Now Dustin Poirier puts the pressure on. Because he knows I fucked him. And boom, boom, boom,
Knows he got him rocked
boom,
there.
boom, boom. He's
Thing about
fucking
it
him
too,
up.
Michael Chandler's head movement isn't that great, so
Yeah,
him
yeah.
staying in that position, he needs to move. He needs to get out of there.
Dude, this is the same round. And if, what's it called? What's his fucking face, bro? If this guy fucking stayed composed, no, what am I saying? I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought there. I'm saying if the bell did not ring for the first round, I think that could have ended in a TKO right there.
Oh, 100%. I think so. Chandler was rocked. He was rocked.
Yeah, he was fucking rocked, bro. And now let's see. Let's look at the fight ending. This was the beautiful reverse and Poirier beat Michael Chandler.
Phenomenal fight, man. Phenomenal. And the second round, like, especially like after that second round, like Chandler dominated Poirier in that second round. Like that was arguably a 10-8, like it was pure domination. There was nothing to say about it. And Poirier came out and he's the one that got the submission win. He's the one that got the rear naked choke.
Exactly. I'm sorry, I even forgot to mention that. So I scored it. Round one goes to Dustin Poirier,
Yeah.
just due to the fact at the end he scored a knockdown and took control.
Yeah.
Right. Second round easily Michael Chandler. And I almost thought, I was like, there's no way Dustin Poirier loses another fight due to a rear naked choke, right?
That's what I
And
was
it's
thinking too.
and it was a 10-8 round. So I was like, oh, this is very bad to Dustin Poirier because even Joe Rogan was saying, he said some judges might even give it 2-0 Chandler, right?
Yeah. Because until that last 30 seconds, it was Chandler winning that round.
Yeah, no, exactly. But I just thought the Poirier knockdown like did a lot, right?
Yeah.
And then the third round happens. Chandler's fucking tired because he gives up all his energy right in the beginning, right? And we see him, as we saw in the clip, we see him trying to get the wrestling takedown as he should. But man, that reverse was beautiful. And Deep, another great like story in this fight. Winning by rear naked choke symbolizes so much for Dustin Poirier. Listen, Dustin Poirier this fight had beautiful striking, beautiful composure, improved his wrestling defense, and and scored the same submission which he lost from in both his championship fights, and he almost lost in this fight, and he used that submission to win the fight.
Bro, it's poetic that it shows the progression of it. Like, I remember the second round where when Chandler was dominating him, I was like, okay, he's gonna try to go in for that rear naked choke, and he was going in for it, And historically, that has been Poirier's kryptonite in the big moments against Habib. It was the rear naked choke against Oliveira. It was the rear naked choke, but no, he was able to survive that second round, kept his composure, reversed the takedown, got the top position, and sunk in the rear naked choke. It was a poetic ending.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It doesn't get more poetic than that. This has just been a fucking great night of fights, man. But there was some sad news. The retirement of our boy Frankie Edgar, former UFC lightweight champion. Um, we've seen Frankie get knocked out before by a Cheeto Vera,
Yep.
and I genuinely think that he just wanted to do another fight to prove to himself that he's good and not leave the UFC while getting knocked out.
Oh,
And sadly, he's leaving the UFC with the debate of which knockout was worse, the Cheeto Vera one or this one.
this
And
was a hard knockout to watch.
let's just watch it. Let's just watch it. Oh my fucking god.
Oh, a beautiful time, beautifully timed knee, but damn man, it's
Oh
it's hard to
man.
see legends go out like that. And I remember in the restaurant too, like when it did happen, like everybody, obviously they reacted like holy shit, like what a knockout, right? But no one there was really cheering, no one there was really happy. Everyone there was like, damn, we just saw this legend go out like this.
Oh yeah, no, it's sad as fuck because, bro, even the Cheeto Vera knockout, like that one looked bad, bro. It looked bad, and this one, it's like why, bro? Frankie Edgar is such a legend, and he was so sad after the fight. You can just see it.
Bro, and like both of the knockouts were brutal. Like his body just went stiff, stiff as a board, out cold. There was no follow up shots needed. It was just he was out. That's it. It was a brutal knockout. It was hard to watch, honestly. It was like even though I did react, I was like, whoa, what a knockout, right? Like holy shit. I didn't feel happy. I was just like, damn, another one of these legends have to go out like this, man.
Yeah, no, same exact thoughts. I was watching with my dad. Even he was like, "Oh, that knee that hurts." But overall, man, I know, we haven't talked about the Dan Hooker fight. We can quickly go through that. Dan Hooker won, good performance. I don't really know if there's much to talk about there.
Yeah, there's not much to talk about. I mean, his opponent, he tried going in with the leg lock, trying to get that, and at first it looked like he almost got it, but Dan Hooker defended against very well. He outstriked him. He landed great kicks to the body, front kicks to the body, that especially to like the solar plexus, that really got to his opponent. And his opponent just tried wrestling and tried grappling, but he made it too obvious. He didn't pressure Dan Hooker with any striking to set it up, have Hooker's hands up to his head, set it up with the takedown, but he didn't do that. He didn't pressure Hooker to the side of the octagon. He kept Hooker in the middle, which allowed Dan to sprawl effectively and defend against takedowns. It was just not good execution at all. It was just very he he telegraphed his moves.
Well, thank you, Deep. That was a fucking great analysis of the fight. I was not gonna be able to do that.
No problem, yo. That's why I'm here, yo.
Yeah, no, that's exactly why you're here. Thank you. Help me out with this. Of course, I fucking love the UFC. I love combat sports. But then when I don't feel like talking about fights like these Dan Hooker ones, we have Deep, who loves talking about it.
No, I'll talk about it, yo. You want me to talk about? I'll talk about it, yo. Why not, right?
Yeah, no, and I guess another big moment was Dominick Reyes. Uh, yeah, like getting knocked out. I thought he was gonna win the fight for sure, and then he just gets fucking brutally knocked out.
Yeah, I didn't actually get to watch that fight because that's when I just got to the restaurant, so I actually didn't get to watch that fight.
No, I didn't get to watch it either. I just saw him. You saw him getting knocked out though, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
And then I also saw a clip of a fucking double knockdown.
Oh yeah, that's something you rarely ever see. That's a special moment right there.
Yeah, so it looked like the prelims were really good as well for this event.
Yeah, I mean overall the event it seemed really good, especially the main card. All the fights delivered. I think all of the main card fights were finishes as well.
Oh yeah, were they all finished? Yeah, they were. You're right.
Yeah, the Dan Hooker fight was a finish. Frankie Edgar was finished. Yeah, they were all finishes.
Well, yeah, man. And there you go, guys. That's our fucking UFC 281 recap. I wanted to keep this podcast strictly about UFC or for our recap, instant reactions. And thank you, Deep. Thank you for coming home from the restaurant, hopping on the show. I appreciate you. And
No problem, brother. Always here. You're always here.
of course, the No Limits family. And I appreciate everyone watching, and we'll see you soon. Peace.
Later.